Every time I come on this roof, I have just one thing going through my mind. How I wish I can fly and be free from all my pains. I've been a fighter since I was a little boy up to this very moment. The good news is that I win every time I get attacked.
Hi, my name is Adebisi Aluko. I'm 32 years of age. I'm a freelance filmmaker and also editor. As my hobby, I do comedy as part-time, trying to make people laugh on a daily basis.
You know what? I thought it was going to be easy coming up here to come and perform. But right about now, my heart is making a funky beat right now.
I am a graduate student from Kingston University. I study film studies with a BA honors. I just finished university. Big boys just they welcomed me into their family. I got a great team that I work with. So it's been fun working with Big Boys Entertainment, and I'm still working with them. You know, getting my knowledge up, getting my training up, trying to make my editing skills get better, make my directing skills get even greater. So Big Boys Entertainment is a blessing for me, and I'm glad I'm part of the team. Performance on stage. Well, I only decided to start doing comedy stand-up about 7 months ago. I went for an audition to do a singing, and as soon as I step on the stage, the judges started laughing, and they said, "You know what? Cut it. You shouldn't be a musician. You should be a comedian."
The first Ghanaian friend that I know, he taught me how to smoke weed. You get me? Look at your bro! What's going on? You think you can smoke? You can't smoke, man.
My first debut comedy stand-up I did with Kojo the comedian.
This shit was all I
So fun. I've been in places. When I started doing comedy now, people are starting to recognize my face. I'm starting to get free entry into clubs, you know. So I'm all grateful about that. I think that's my part in life that God wanted me to find out, and I'm glad I did.
I've been coming here and I've been seeing how guys are agreeing that they go down on girls. They go down on girls. So many people have been admitting that they go on them. But I'm just going to advise you, be careful before your lips start looking like they should stay. And you come out releasing your own single, because I'll show you how I go down. And I swear down. Thank you very much.
I know I make jokes about the word SS, but a lot of people laugh and some people don't. They just don't get it.
Well, the main reason why I actually joined this, all the stuff that I do for my work, like comedy and into the filming and everything, is basically because I don't want to think about my health. There's 4 of us. My older brother, I'm the second born, and there's the third born, and there's 4th born. And out of all of those people, I'm the only one that's got sickle cell. And this kind of have affected my family in many ways, like arguments with my parents, arguments with my brother about my crisis, you know.
My name is Mrs. Suliat Aluko. I'm Adebisi's mother. I knew of Ade's condition when I was 28 weeks pregnant. When I was told, I was advised to have an abortion. Although it was very painful for me to decide, because I felt I don't even know how many children I'm going to have in my life, and what is the guarantee that the next child may be somebody with sickle cell? The pregnancy went well. I had him in London, and everything was okay when he was still, because I was told, oh, if I have him, it won't be a year. And I thank God, he's 32 years old now. And although we went through a lot of headache, even sometimes he's given, blood transfusion. His brothers all help him out when he's in pain. He always asks them to, maybe press down on the area that the pain was. I believe this is my own cross in life, and I love him like any of the others. I've never thought of giving up. Although, whenever he has his pain, when I go there, I try to cheer him up, and no, I've never thought of giving up. Well, my fear is him getting a wife, and the wife has to be AA, because if not, he's going to end up having the same problem with his own child, the same problem we had. I thank God that we were able to succeed.
The major one that I would think that affects me the most is the cold weather. As you see me now, I'm in the cold right now. Cold. That's why I'm wearing my jacket, double sleeve sweater, double john. I'm wearing long john inside my trouser because I have to keep my body warm.
My name is Adewale Aluko, born and raised in Ojota, Lagos, a brother to Adebisi Aluko. Being the fact that he's an elder brother to me is something that I've grown into, because as far back as I can remember, he's always had crisis. And it's one of those things that I couldn't understand. I just saw it as a way of life for him, because many, many times he would have crisis. Being his best friend, he would always tell me to either sit on his back or apply pressure to wherever he's feeling the pain. I couldn't understand what the essence of that was, but apparently that eased the pain, and I was more than happy to do that. But I had to do it on many, many occasions, even times that I was tired and I was looking to sleep myself, but I couldn't sleep until he was actually feeling okay.
Hello, my name is Adeolu Bello, Adeolu Abiodun to be precise. They call me Every Fresh because, the freshness is inbuilt. I knew at the time, when I knew him, it was on full ground. We call the word hustling. Like, he's always about doing his thing. He used to do YouTube videos for people, shooting videos around. He even came to me to ask me if I was going to shoot videos for my sons. Long thing. Anyways, I didn't know there was anything wrong with him. Pardon the word wrong that I used. But there was a time when we went on a club tour to Ireland, outside of the country, to film some programs for ITV. On our way back, because of all the hard work that we did, that's when he started acting like he was about to faint. I was getting a bit scared, but I kind of think the kind of person he is. He doesn't like to, I think I've heard it somewhere that he doesn't like to be pampered like a little kid. So I kind of let it slide. I still didn't know what was wrong with him until later on when someone told me he had sickle cell anemia that I think is about to go into crisis. Hey, that was a bit scary, but we had to handle it. Apart from that, I think I've heard him go on crisis about 2 or 3 times. But apart from those times, he's a strong man. So I actually had a sickle cell girlfriend one time as well, and she didn't want to be handled with care, just like I did. I don't know what's wrong with those sickle cells, but they don't want to be handled with care.
Hi, my name is JJC, real name Abdurrashid Bello, and known as well as Mr. Skills. Ade to me is like, just like any of the guys here. He's a hard worker. He wants to achieve his dream. He wants to learn more, and he wants to be able to create stuff just individually, just like everybody else can. And he's actually doing it. He's a comedian. He's what I call it. Ade is ADE. Africans do everything. In my opinion, I definitely believe that sickle cell is taken more serious over here than in Nigeria, because over here there's foundations that like held up by sickle cell patients. There's fundraising. There's things happening to create awareness and to get all the blood necessary and all the things that is needed to take care of those patients. The other person I know that in the Big Boys family is Hafiz.
Hi, my name is Hafiz Adeyemi, a filmmaker, film student, studying at London South Bank University here in the UK. I work with the Big Boys Entertainment. I'm actually like 26, and I'm a sickle cell patient. In my family, we're 4, 2 boys, 2 girls, and I'm the only sickle cell actually. Growing up with sickle cell. Wow. One word, painful. I remember when I was growing up, my mom would park me on her back, go on the bike to take me to the hospital. That was how bad it was. And you get to the hospital at the end of the day, you have to wait for like 30 minutes, if not an hour, to see a doctor. 3 years of living in the UK, I've had just 2 crises. The UK system, the weather, I think everything is just, my system, maybe I'm not actually meant to be in Nigeria. I'm not meant to be a Nigerian, but God knows. So it affected me in several ways, such as relationship. When you are in a relationship and you get to tell your girlfriend like you're sickle cell, even though she doesn't know what it is that you've got, when she goes on the internet to go search what sickle cell is about, sometimes they get scared and they just flee.
It took about 3 tests and cross-checking from various hospitals to really believe that he actually has the sickle cell. Once or twice. It has happened, and I felt, I called the mother. I told her, each time we wanted to go to the hospital, you would be crying. And I told him, cry very well today, because we are going to this hospital, we may come back alone without him. And she said, eh? I said, that's the reality. He went back to Jos and the crisis. And for 3 days, he was on oxygen. And his junior ones were crying because they thought he was dead. They called me and said, hey, Brother Hafiz is dead. I said, shut up, he's not dead. Because God did not promise me that he would die now. So I told the mother, I didn't tell the mother what they were saying. Until later, they called back and said, hey, he has started breathing again. So it was now saying, what is the problem? What are they saying? I said, don't worry. So after some 20 minutes, I now told her that he was dead for some few minutes, but he's now back. Somebody now said, he won't die. The person beside him said, why? He said, because of his name, that is Folomusho. That is a child you have handed over to God to take care of. His future? No fears. He's a normal person, very responsible and reliable, very straightforward, and very hardworking and very brilliant. Intelligent in every way. And I'm proud to be his father. So his future is extraordinarily brilliant and bright.
My journey has just begun. This is just the beginning of my life many once said was going to end. I have seen and I have conquered. But the fight never stops. I will be ready to fight anything that comes my way because I am a fighter.